sky, but don't man. Yo, what's going on, people? Myself, man like Rage. You already know I'm back again with another video for you lot. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Like, comment if you like the comment. Like, comment if you like the video. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Let's get into it. Chunkz done an interview with KSI. And before we even talk about that interview, let's talk about the fact that Chunkz is doing his own show now, because a lot of people had mixed opinions on that, saying like, he's doing his own show now. He didn't even want to wait for Philly to like get the all clear if he was innocent and then continue the show. And the reality of it is, yeah, things happen every single day in life, and sometimes you just have to keep it cracking. You just have to keep it moving. Yes, they started the Chunkz and the Philly show, but because of the situation, the mad scenario that's happened, he can't afford to sit around and wait to find out what happens. And everyone's waiting for him to speak on it, but he can't speak on it because it is an open situation, you know what I'm saying? So he has to be careful. It's not like he's said that he's cut himself off from him and that's not his brethren and he's not working with him. Because really and truly, if you think back to Ashley Waters and what was his name? And the other actor, man, not Adam Deacon, Ashley Waters and Noel Clarke. It was only allegations that came out about Noel Clarke, about him and the women. And Ashley Waters cut him off straight away, distanced himself, said I have nothing to do with him, re-te-te. And Noel Clarke was so disappointed because that's his brethren. Me personally, I think that was kind of deep still, because that's your brethren. You're meant to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, be with your brethren throughout them type of times, because hard times do come. And you're supposed to stand by your brethren throughout hard times until you find out what it is, whether it's yes or whether it's no. So until it gets proven that your brethren is guilty, you're supposed to be with him the whole time, you know what I'm saying, and say innocent until guilty. And then if it does come out that he's not guilty, then cool, we're brethren, I was by your side, I kept it 100, let's keep it pushing. If it does come out that he is guilty, then you say, you know what, like you clearly got some issues, you need to handle that, you need to deal with it, go away, you need to reflect and come back better, and you can let people know like that's my friend, but I don't agree with his actions or what he's done, and we are distancing from each other at this point in time until he can reflect on his actions and or whatever. I don't know. I've never really been in a situation like that, but just off the top of my head, I feel like that's a good way to kind of deal with certain situations, certain scenarios. But with Chunkz and Philly, like Chunkz ain't done that, you know what I'm saying? So he hasn't said, that's not my friend, I'm disconnecting with him and cutting him off, and you get me, I've got nothing to do with him, like, he hasn't done all of that. But what he has done is started his own show, which is cool, it's fair play, innit? Like he was doing his own thing before they linked up, remember that, you know what I'm saying? Before this whole thing got created, the whole influencer group of friends, whatever, and he was doing his own thing separately here, and he was doing his own thing separately there, you know what I'm saying? Chunkz was there, Philly was there. So now that something like this has happened, it's only right that he keeps the ball rolling and gets back onto the ball, you know what I'm saying, and keeps it pushing. But what I am here to talk about, because that's a whole different subject, a whole different topic with loads of other pockets we can get into with that, but I'm talking about KSI, Chunkz and KSI. Chunkz was interviewing KSI on the Chunkz show, and he asked a question to him about the money. And you know, let me play the clip.
It's never always been about money. I've been doing this YouTube thing from the beginning, when there was no one making money.
Yeah, none.
And like people just think, because I'm in this position now, it's all money oriented. No, with the whole YouTube, bro, I'm making a loss. But I want to make sick videos because I enjoy it, and that's just it with me. With the music, I wasn't making crazy money at the time, but I enjoy doing it. With everything I do, I just enjoy it, bro. With my last fight with Tommy Fury, my whole purse, I gave it to my trainers. I was like, bro, cool. Like I didn't want it or need it.
So as you can see from that clip, KSI got very passionate with his response, explaining like, it's not all about the money. I was doing this before there was any money. And that's why he's got to the level that he's got to, because he was doing it with a passion. He had interest. He actually found it fun to do all of these things. The same way I'm doing YouTube now. I like it. I use it as an outlet to say what I'm thinking, to say what I see. You know what I'm saying? To respond to certain things. Where I think other people don't really respond to certain things in a certain way. They try to sugarcoat it or watch their steps they tread lightly around certain subjects where I don't really care. I'm just going to say it how it is, how I see it. So understand where KSI is coming from. And I hear his point and I think it's very valid. A lot of people do things just for the money. And that's why it's that after a certain time, they fall out of love for it. Not even at a certain time. I think they fall out of love for it very quick because there was no passion there. You know what I'm saying? There was no passion. And it's like, if you do these things and there's no passion behind it, it just becomes like another task for you. Like going to your 9 to 5, you don't love it and you don't really enjoy it. You're just there because you need to get money, you need to pay bills, and then you're bored of it. And it's a drag every single time you get up and go to it. But I get it why he feels like that. So for everyone that's doing things that they don't have a passion for, you need to actually find something you're passionate about and then get into that. And eventually you can flip it into an income, into a craft or whatever, because that's usually what happens with lots of people that just go for things that they're passionate about. You know what I'm saying? So just keep working hard and keep working on the things that you like. And if you don't like it and it's making you money, just make sure you have a plan so you can step out of that and keep it pushing. But I hear what KSI is saying fully, and he had every single right to react the way he reacted. And even if he was to crash out even more, it's still valid. Because it's like, don't try and say that I'm doing this just for money, when I've been doing this for way longer than most of the people that you lot are seeing now. Way longer than most people that you lot are watching now. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just my point. So with that being said, myself, man like Rage, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and remember one thing, God is the greatest. Yeah, I'm a nice guy, but don't mad me, they to wasp, but they can't at me, don't eat rice, unless it's from Auntie.